It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. So here are the Jaguars, taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and that's going to bring up second down. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. You're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Throwing is Lawrence on third down. It is Cup, left side. Wow, they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing fourth down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
First and 10.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nickel look by the Jaguars here. Third down.
Brings up third and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It is a 44-yard look from coming off the edge, and it's blocked. It's picked up inside the 45.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Hey, go!
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First down.
On red.
A gain of 11 on the play.
And they just get the play off.
First down.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. Offensive line. This is second and 4.
Red, 23.
Brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
Automatic first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Motion the slot man right.
48-yard line.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have 3rd and short. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And this is close to their end zone. They have got to be careful, but there is still enough time. They could mount something of a drive here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. On 1st down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Hey, run. Here we go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. First and 10. Here's Allen. Finds his fullback. Finds little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Second and 6 coming up here.
It's now second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Allen. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
319!
Allen to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they take him down right along the 30. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the Jaguars' 30-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. So now here's third and 5. They've got a man in motion. Allen on third and short. As he's brought in by Coleman. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. All set now. First and 10.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Round 80!
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. It's Bills football, and their season on the line here as they trail. Oh, he lost the football! And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And he not only recovers the fumble brought, but he's able to get back beyond the line of scrimmage too. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Looking to throw. Oh, he lost the football. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them.
8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills down by 7. Their road to the Super Bowl has come down to this play. Need to convert here on fourth down. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut it to a point late in this one. touchdown. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tootin now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf and complete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 11 on the play.
All right, let's go.
First down, Jaguars.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
The Jaguar ball carrier. And Oliver made the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 41-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey.
Back to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Now to throw. Able to find Strange here. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 9 yards. And the
Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins. A couple of evenly matched teams atop the AFC, but only one can represent this conference in the Super Bowl. Overtime is underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And a touchdown here won't win the game automatically, but it could spell the beginning of the end for their opponents, who would have to respond in kind. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Lawrence with it on 1st. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game has not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Red on red. Son, time. Here we go, son.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
These are 24.
Throwing now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And now a window opens for the opposing sideline to end this game. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The next score sends somebody through in our postseason. So high stakes as they step up here for 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. And this is a designed run for Allen. And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45.
Play action now with Allen. On him quick, and they bring him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. To throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Cameron Johnson.
Well, this is just a game that never ends, it seems. That overtime is in the books. It is time to flip the field and start another one as we wait for a winner. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. Each offense has had a chance to score now, Brock. Neither one could, so we're into sudden death. The next score wins it.
And wouldn't it be great, Kate, if we saw one of these defenses just take a turnover back for the winning touchdown? Really just surprise everybody here. It'll be a little tougher to do now, though. Both offenses a little more settled in. You've got to imagine a little more sense of urgency.
And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Jaguar first down.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Ron.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That finds Hunter downfield. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that,
and he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Buffalo.